Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Multiverse content, and Thor Love and Thunder patch notes / update details are here. So let's see what we have. Of course, the uniform and everything we already knew that were coming. So first of all, we have the Thor uniform, Universal Superhero 1050 crystals, the usual price. We have the 4-star passive and the tier 2 passive changed, and then we have a 15% chained damage, which is nice. Skill damage 20% and 20% bonus damage, and the basic damage received. I don't still like this passive. It should be activated all the time. It activates during the fight automatically on its own, which I don't like still on the current Thor, which kind of sucks. You have the 1 second removal. Anyways, finally we have the tier 3 changed. Okay, tier 3 skill change, which is insane. Shock damage, it was to enemies, paralyze as well, and we had the 70% ignored immunity there. For self, we are gonna have 80% chance to penetrate basically everything, 8 seconds of invincibility, a 35% damage proc on that skill, and nice. So hopefully the animation of the skill will also be changed, and I can't wait to see the new tier 3, because Thor does need it actually. Did actually need the new tier 3. The tier 3 with the new uniform is pretty nice, but I still think that it lacks damage. I hope they also change the animation. So let's see. The Power of Asgard 4-star passive now gives you 25% lightning damage. I think it was like 20% before, and 35% ignore dodge. Tier 2 passive now gives you 70% chance to penetrate with barrier and all damage immune, so it will be nice for PvP, as well as 65% increase of lightning damage. That is nice. That is freaking what, 90% lightning damage increase in both of these passes, which is pretty nice. Now again, effect reactivates in 8 seconds after removed. So I don't like it. It should be all the time. For the first skill, we got Bleed Stun, nothing else. We have the Shock, Paralysis, as well as the VPAT skill. I think it's gonna be similar to the skill that we have right now. We saw in the update video as well. Stun, we have the Lightning Resistance down, Guard hits, as well as nothing on the third skill though. Kind of sadly, I wish it was a buff or something. Fourth skill has a Frenzy buff, 25% of max HP recovery as well, some damage, 65% of all attack Frenzy buff. Ooh, that is nice. Bleed, Shock, Stun, as well as Lightning Resistance down, and Paralyze. So she does keep the Paralyze on him. And then on the fifth skill, we have the damage dealt accumulation. That is awesome. 0.8% only, but that's gonna work out. We have the Bleed, Shock, and Silence as well. So he does have Silence now and Paralyze now, although he does not have Burn. But I don't think he's gonna replace Wanda, but we will see how that rolls out. Overall, I think it's a pretty nice improvement. I hope they also change the damage output of the tier 3 skill. That will make Thor much more better. Thor, Jane Foster, finally after so many years of Jane Foster coming to the game, she's finally getting something worthy. So Superhero Universal Human Female Justice Instinct, which is nice. We have the Thunder Might is gonna change. I think it's a skill, so it's probably the 4-star passive or maybe the tier 2 passive, I believe. I think it's a tier 2 passive. Critical damage 30% increase, which is nice. Decreased damage received from supervillain types by 35. Okay, PvP man, PvP. Okay, for all allies to shock damage, it's gonna help Thor a lot. Like 90% lightning damage plus 40 as a support, and then maybe some other leadership changes as well. Maybe it could be nice. 30% ignore dodge. We have the shock damage, stun on the second skill, shock damage, true damage dealt accumulation 1%, which is nice on the third skill, shock, paralyze, stun, 15% of max HP recovery, immunity, and then we have 40% of all attack buff for 8 seconds, which is nice, but the cooldown is 19 seconds. This could create some big issues. Third skill has a freaking 21-second cooldown. The cooldown is pretty high. I think it's the same for Thor. At least for Thor, the cooldown is nice. 13 seconds, 17 seconds. 17 is still a bit high, but still. And then we are on the fifth skill, we have a 20-second cooldown. So pretty high cooldowns on these characters. Although it's alright. Thor's the fifth skill does not really charge up usually that fast. But it also means that Thor will charge up the tier 3 skill a bit better. But this is a bit more. 21 second, 19 seconds, and 17 seconds. That's pretty long for the skills. We have the shock, stun, as well as the 50% all defense down, which is nice. 60% chance to penetrate with lightning immunity, and we have a 50% all attack defense, all speed and critical rate, 20% frenzy buff as well. So she did get some nice buffs, and she also is gonna be nice cell buffing with the lightning damage. I hope the cooldown does not make her suffer in PvE game modes. I hope she's good there, because we have had a bunch of characters lately, but we have not really had some really good universal characters. So I would love to have Jane Foster joining the meta, or maybe close to that. I would be happy. Valkyrie, I think the uniform and the character I was most excited for. Reason, she's a freaking amazing support, and she's also a part of the meta team for combat female ABX as well, and we know her value as a support, so it's gonna improve for sure. I'm getting this uniform first 10. We have the leader of the Valkyrie, the passive, 4-star passive is gonna change. Okay, that is nice. Whenever you use a bleed skill, 15% of max HP recovery and chain hit damage. Yes! She's getting freaking chain hit damage. Guaranteed dodge rate on the uniform effect. Skill damage, bonus damage is pretty nice. Chain hit damage is gonna help her out in the scores a lot. Okay, the 50% damage dealt to villains is now 55% as I thought. Awesome, 5% increase, and the chain hit damage definitely gonna make her awesome in other content. We have probably 3 or 4 skill changes. Second skill now has stun and silence, which already has. I'm happy they didn't take it out. Third skill has paralyze, which already had. All defense down. We have 15% of max HP recovery. She needed that. 30% to chance to penetrate with super armor, all defense, and all damage immunity and invincibility, which is nice. Remove all debuffs. That is pretty good for PvP. Immunity, of course, and the true damage accumulation from the third skill, which she already had, but I think now she has a bit better, 1.1%. I think it was less before. I'll have to check that out. Anyways, pretty awesome. Fourth skill has silence as well, so added the fourth skill silence, which is pretty nice. And then we have the invincibility. Still does not have burn, although she does keep the paralyze as well as the silence, so I'm very happy. Sif might still have a play in ABX. Fifth skill, oh my god, look at that. No buff, nothing. Like, fifth skill is short, right? But all over, I think it's pretty awesome. And the fourth skill also gives you a 40%, what the hell? Invincibility as well as the 40% frenzy buff. Valkyrie is getting a really good rework, and as a support her value is gonna go up. As an ABS character her value is gonna go up, and she's gonna freaking stay in the meta. Let's go. I love it. I love Valkyrie. Jane Foster tier 3 advancement ultimate skill. Let's see. We have pure might, shock damage, stun 4 seconds. We have 10 seconds of invincibility, 80% chance to penetrate I guess everything. We have 70% proc on this skill as well. So the skill looks pretty nice, and this is how the animation is going to look like. We saw it in that stupid update video as well, but that's how it's gonna be. Anyways, looks pretty nice. It reminds me of Beta Rebel, kind of like 3 times. Angela Scourge and Destroyer potential awakening Transcendence. That's gonna be awesome. Transcended, man. So Angela's Judgment, we have Warrior's Determination as well as the Power of the Destroyer. Okay, that is a nice title. Burn, Bleed, Fracture, Paralyze, and then all defense down. It's not gonna help any of these characters except Destroyer. Destroyer already is awesome for reflect characters, specifically the energy ones, and it can kill a lot of the metas already. So with the Transcend skill buff and the level 70 that he already has, I think he should be able to kill even more metas. On the other hand, Scourge, Angela, they need new uniforms to perform. Destroyer, I would love a new uniform for Destroyer too. I hope they can give it soon, and I think it's gonna be pretty awesome. With Fracture, Paralyze, decrease all defense as well. And of course, he also gets the 70% chance if he gets to use it. If he survives that long, he will be able to use that. Survival is the issue. Plus, we have a 50% buff to the attack and defenses. So if he uses a Transcend skill, he might just become invincible with that freaking 50% all defense. This is insane. So, and this is how it looks like. Like all the skills are gonna be exactly the same. Like we'll have to see it once again. So there it starts right there. Yeah, so yeah, looks pretty nice, and whoo, Destroyer throwing that beam looks awesome. Thor tier 4 advancement and striker skill. Let's go. King of the Realms. That When striker skill is used, active buff effect by 10% and all elemental damage increase by 50%. These are level 1 skills. These are level 1 skills, so it should be improved a bit more. Depending on the striker. So that's like, it might not seem a lot, but man, all elemental damage 50% is a lot on top of the 90% lightning damage that he already has, combined with Jane Foster's 40% lightning damage again. It's gonna be a lot of elemental damage, so we'll see how that rolls out. Addition of legendary battle Thor, Love and Thunder. Enter the stage a mighty rival to acquire 6-star Thor Jane Foster for free, so that's nice. Well, although she's an easy character to get with, you can just go with that. We have, okay, it looks nice. We have the new icon, I guess. We have the Thor artifact. Is that the Thor artifact? Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see. Please note, crystal spending for Legendary Battle Extreme may not be subject to refund due to effect of being applied after purchase. A refund? I'm not sure if you really are going to be refunded, because you will get the crystals back when you do the missions. Special deals are offered to... Oh my god. No. Please do not purchase this thing. 1500 crystals for tier 2 Thor and 1,000,000 gold. Please don't. Thor is absolutely free. You can get him to tier 2 very easily, even as a new player. So please don't do that. Oh my god, that's so bad. Please don't do that, guys. Please don't waste crystals, okay? This pop-up, if this pop-up pops, pop it up, okay? Just don't go there. There are 3 stages in both of the difficulties, normal, extreme, legendary and everything. Okay, that's not bad. Of course, the other one is going to be extra bad. We have the rewards, we have the extreme, we get the crystals back, some awakening crystals, CCF. We have 4-star Mark of the Ordinance and Thor artifact from the extreme battle. That is pretty nice, exclusive. Special icon from that, rank 6 advanced potential enhanced ticket, takes your character from level 60 to level 70, which is nice. And a CDP of greed sucks. CDP of greed is not really useful. I'll just take it as a fodder CDP if you want to reroll for mighties, or sorry, brilliants in the future, or if you want to try maybe brilliant greed or maybe mighty greed, that's gonna be it. But the 4-star artifact looks pretty nice, and the level 6, the rank 6 advanced potential enhanced ticket is the main thing. The icon is nice, but still the main part is that it's not amazing. I think other legendary battle might just be better, but if you really want to get it, this is pretty nice. Addition of ranking system in Multiverse Invasion. So the total score you have acquired in the mode will be on display. So you don't really get any reward. So whoever gets the most point in Multiverse Invasion, any fight that you do should be shown to the world of Marvel Future Fight and the top ranking list. So I'll try to make it, man. I'm definitely gonna hit 200 million plus with my Doctor Strange. I'm ready. Okay, results. No ranking rewards will be given when your first Multiverse Invasion run of the day finished after the reset time. So not on the first day, but later on we might just get it. First place, we get some gold. Okay, we have 5. Woo! That's nice, man. Like 500,000 gold for first place with all the character that you already have. That's pretty nice, I guess. Like, you don't really have to do it. You can just still autoplay it. Just at least do manually once. So that is nice. Giant boss rate improvement. To help realize our wish for more regions to enjoy and challenge of Dormammu, we have added a new function for your convenience and change the balance of the battle. Tips have been added. Oh my god, no. Tips have been added. Do people really read this thing? I'm not sure. A green arrow has been added to indicate the higher drop for certain items. Okay, 3 types of Book of Vishanti can be... Okay, yeah, the universal type has been added now. The different type of Book of Vishanti can be acquired at a higher rate once per day. The Book of Vishanti will still be available for you after acquiring the daily amount, of course, the normal one. So you can see on the round 4, we have all of these Book of Vishantis available. We have these new things. What is that? We have these new things in this as well. So these artifact or something. This looks like a shield icon or something. Let's see. The timer will no longer count down during the visual effect being displayed upon defeating Dormammu. Okay, thank you so much. It counts down for like 10 seconds after that. So thank you for that. Issue of not being able to go to return to the mindless one. Okay, thank you so much. They also fixed that. That was an insane bug in GBR Dormammu. It has been balanced. The pattern which removes all buffs has been deleted. Woo! I love it. The pattern which removes all buffs. So now you can literally go ahead, kill Dormammu as fast as possible, and you don't have to worry about debuffing and switching your characters, which is nice. Dormammu's overall damage has increased by the small marking. So now the character who survived that purple phase will probably die now. So I guess we'll have to be a little bit more careful with the HP now, which is nice. Shield Archive new collection, I don't like it. July 16 new shield collection have been added, and everything, it does not really matter, you're gonna get them automatically anyways. 7th anniversary special gifts will be on the event tab. The progress bar will display the percentage selection. All the stats you can acquire through the shield archive have been iconized. Okay, you can see the icons and everything now. It looks nice. It just makes the game, you know, look more complicated, you know. Then we have incomplete shield archive collection data now be displayed on the content that can be acquired. That is nice. You can get these things here, and I get that those were the archive that you can get from GBR, I believe. So that was nice. Instincts that acquired as shield archive collection has been buffed. Okay, that is nice. Shield archive guide has been added, and now the artifacts. 6 artifacts. We have the Thor artifact, gives you increased lightning damage by 30% of lightning resist. Oh my goodness. I hate this thing, okay? I literally hate this thing. It could be helpful on some World Boss Legend stages where you can like use lightning resist strikers. But, oh my god, I don't like this. But the good thing is that we have the 15% damage dealt increase to the supervillain types. It's a level 4. It's a 4-star artifact, so that's there, okay? So it's gonna help him in ABX and other game modes as well, which is pretty nice. We have Jane Foster, increased damage dealt to enemies with 50% HP or higher by 25%. That is insane. That's much better than Thor. Just like the Makari artifact, man. Valkyrie, increased basic damage dealt to watch type increase by 15%. Nice. More ABX. She's gonna score a lot. She's gonna score a lot in ABX. 25% increase of all attack to Angela. We have restores HP up to 5% of the reflected damage dealt. So if he reflects some damage, of course, which he will, the energy damage, he will recover HP. Okay, Destroyer might be a big trouble for metas in the PvP. Let's see. And Scourge gets 25%. So I am very happy with the artifact. None of the artifacts seem underwhelmed. And I do think these artifacts are gonna make these characters stronger. They just need the uniforms, man. At least the 3 of these. Destroyer, please give it to Destroyer. Future-wise, we can get the God Butcher Gore icon. We have the Goddess of Thunder icon as well for the legendary and mythic passes. And then we have the new special icon. Oh, look at that. Well, this is the one that you get from Legendary Battle. Gore icon looks awesome, but I hope they can just change a little bit of the symmetry of the Gore icon. It looks nice, but still, man. Thor and Jane Foster icon is awesome, man. I think the favorite is Jane Foster. Yeah, Jane Foster looks way better than Thor's for sure. New uniform collection only gives you 1,000,000 gold. Although I might just get all of these uniforms because they are really good. Other improvement and changes. Information and mighties and brilliant CTPs have been added to custom gear list in Multiverse universe. This is nice. It shows all of these, which is pretty nice. I hope it was easy to get these as well. Leader and ultimate skill can be checked on the change skill tab in heroes uniform list if they are changed by equipping a uniform. Okay, so we will be able to see the ultimate skill. If the tier 3 skill were changed, we could not see them in the uniform menu before. For Iron Man, if you check out, right now it's not visible, which is nice. Effect of removing every buff from your hero in certain patterns has been changed to removing all the summoning skills in World Boss Legend Infinite Ultron. I don't understand. I don't give a shit about this. The issue of dimensional availability being refreshed. Okay, thank you so much. That was an issue. Details on level 6 type TS can be checked. You can now delete your account yourself. What? You can now delete your account if you want to yourself by tapping on settings, account and delete account. What? They're giving you options to delete your account in game. Further assistance, please contact customer support. Why would you delete your own account? Like, what the heck? Settings account. Okay guys, don't delete your accounts, okay? The issue of intermittent loss of alliance chat logs, and this is nice. Artifact shielder guy, I don't give a shit about this. Change have been made to the card crafting queue rewards in Dimension Shift. Thank you so much. An additional Dimension Shift daily progress complete reward has been added. You can get more cubes. CD version cubes that can acquire from single Dimension Shift has been adjusted, so you can get more now. So I'm not sure if I should like go to the numbers. It's all RNG anyways, so let's just go anyways. We have some game error fixes as well. So I'm not really gonna go on like go on and on and on about this thing, so which is pretty nice. Like, the update looks pretty nice, although you can now delete your account. What's the best things you can do? You have legendary battle, we have new skills, future pass, the artifacts are pretty nice, we have the new icons for the archive, which I don't give a shit about. Anyways, nobody gives a shit about. We have some GBR balancing and GBR bug removals, which is nice. We have the new universal book, which looks pretty awesome actually. The purple book, it looks pretty awesome. About that, for the gold, you can get some nice gold from Multiverse Invasion, some extra gold per week, which is awesome. You can get the legendary battle extreme pack, which I think I will be getting, not for the CDP, just to showcase the stage and everything. We have the transcend skill, destroyer is gonna be awesome for PvP. Jane Foster tier 3 looks nice. The rework is pretty nice as well. Valkyrie is probably my favorite from this update. Gonna get the uniform, and now the uniforms also look pretty nice. Now the only thing remains is the first look when the update drops tomorrow, and of course we are gonna be going freaking live right away after the update drops tomorrow. So it's gonna be a fun power packed Love and Thunder update. I hope we can have gore and other remaining stuff from the movie in the mid-month as well. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about these humongous patch notes. Not humongous, I would say big patch notes, but not a lot of changes, but some really good changes to the characters and reworks as well, so I really appreciate that. Artifacts are pretty nice. Specifically, you can get the Thor artifact from the legendary battle, which is pretty nice because he will be getting the level 80, and a lot of people might just be going for level 80 Thor as well. So let me know what you think about that, and as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one.